Venting does not reduce anger, but something else does, according to a new study. Venting when angry seems sensible. Conventional wisdom suggests expressing anger can help us quell it, like releasing steam from a pressure cooker. But this common metaphor is misleading, according to a recent meta-analytic review. Researchers at Ohio State University analyzed 154 studies on anger, finding little evidence that venting helps. In some cases, it could increase anger. I think it's really important to bust the myth that if you're angry, you should blow off steam, get it off your chest, said senior author and communication scientist Brad Bushman when the results were published in April. Venting anger might sound like a good idea, but there's not a shred of scientific evidence to support catharsis theory. That does not mean anger should be ignored. Reflection can help us understand why we get mad and address underlying problems. It can also aid emotional validation, an important first step towards healthily processing emotions. Venting, however, often goes beyond reflection into rumination. The study suggests that many people also try to exercise anger with physical exertion, which can offer health benefits but may not lighten the mood in the moment. The studies reviewed include a total of 10,189 participants, representing a variety of ages, genders, cultures, and ethnicities. The findings show the key to curbing anger is reducing physiological arousal, the anchors say, from anger itself or from the otherwise beneficial physical activity it might inspire. To reduce anger, it's better to engage in activities that decrease arousal levels, Bushman said. Despite what popular wisdom may suggest, even going for a run is not an effective strategy because it increases arousal levels and ends up being counterproductive. The research was inspired partly by the popularity of rage rooms, quote unquote, where people pay to smash objects in hopes of releasing anger, said first author Sophie Karvik, communication scientist at Virginia Commonwealth University. I want to debunk the whole theory of expressing anger as a way of coping with it, explains Karvik. We wanted to show that reducing arousal and actually the physiological aspect of it is really important. The team designed the review based on the Satcher-Singer two-factor theory, which describes anger and all other emotions as a two-part phenomenon, each comprising a physiological and cognitive component. Previous research has often focused on the cognitive angle, according to Karvik and Bushman, like examining how cognitive behavioral therapy can help people adjust the mental meanings underpinning their anger. Research shows that can work, they say, but the review also sheds important light on the alternate pathway for diffusing fury, and what's more, standard cognitive behavior therapies are not effective for all brain types. Their study examined both arousal increasing and arousal reducing activities, from boxing, cycling, and jogging to deep breathing, meditation, and yoga. Calming activities reduce anger in the lab and the field, they found, and across other variables like methods of instruction or participant demographics. Effective arousal reducing activities include slow flow yoga, mindfulness, progressive muscle relaxation, diaphragmatic breathing, and taking a time out. I guess also counting to 10 would help. It was really interesting to see that progressive muscle relaxation and just relaxation in general might be as effective as approaches such as mindfulness and meditation, Karvik said. And yoga, which can be more arousing than meditation and mindfulness, is still a way of calming and focusing on your breath that has the similar effect in reducing anger. Rather than trying to vent anger, the researchers recommend undermining it by turning down the heat. Calming tactics, already proven to ease stress, may also rob anger of physiological fuel. Obviously, in today's society, we're all dealing with a lot of stress and we need ways of coping with that too, Karvik said, showing that the same strategies that work for stress actually also work for anger is beneficial. The review found that most arousal-boosting activities did not reduce anger, and some increased it, with jogging most likely to do that. Ball sports and other physical activities involving play seem to reduce physiological arousal, suggesting exertion might be more useful for reducing anger if it's fun. Certain physical activities to clarify these findings, but for now, more research is needed for these findings, but for now, researchers say calming techniques, even just taking a time out or counting to 10, offer the best options for taming a temper. You don't need to necessarily book an appointment with cognitive behavioral therapists to deal with anger. You can download an app for free on your phone, or you can find a YouTube video if you need guidance, Karavik said. The study was published in Clinical Psychology Review. This was first published in April 2004. This is by Russell McClendon on Science Alert. Please leave your comments. Thank you for your support. Support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.